Hello everyone, welcome to the bench. This is my August bench update. So I was kind of hoping to have had a little bit more done, but Mother Nature threw a curveball, made everything all warm and uncomfortable for everybody, and working at the bench was pretty much a no-no due to being very warm and the glue going off very quickly and the paint going off even faster. I kind of decided it was best not to do anything. So to start this update off, this is the Bodybuild that I'm doing with Colin over at Festa 67's workshop. It's the Panda 135th H.M.E.E. JCB excavator. I can't get the kit number for you. Kit number is PH35041. And to be fair, it is a good little kit. Now, I say that slightly with tongue-in-cheek because some of the, not all of the fittings, but some of the fittings you need to do a small amount of fettling just to make sure you get a good fit, as in some of the holes you need to drill out a little bit more, and some of the locating slots you need to use a file on and just fettle it a little bit just so that you get a nice snug fit, because some of them are either a little bit too tight or a little bit too small. Apart from saying that, this is a fantastic kit to be building. I've loved every minute of it. I'm kind of deliberately going slower than Colin because I'm really enjoying it. I don't really necessarily want it to finish, but it has to come to an end at some point, and we are working towards that. The main body of the vehicle is now pretty much done, and the clear parts have got to go in, and I've got another bumper to go on here and the exhaust, but that's just little fettling bits that's got to be done. The front bucket and arm is on at this moment for fitting purposes, but it's going to be weathered in the same way that I've done this with AK's. There we go, that's what I've been using. Some of that is like just paint it on, leave it for a couple of seconds, and then start taking it off with some odorless thinners, and you can start pushing it around and generally giving it that dusty, filthy look. I don't want it to be caked on, because I don't think it would have been. It would have been more of a dusting rather than caked on and stuck here, there and everywhere. So that's where we are on that. The backhoe is pretty much complete, and I've done some weathering on it. Well, I've done some scratching and chipping on it so far. Again, this has got to be weathered once it's gone on, but it all kind of works and moves and does, although once it's finished it will be put in its position and it will never move again. It's the same for the rear stabilizers. They come down like so. You know, it's a bit of fun to it as well, and it also, you know, gives your brain something to think about as well. But yeah, it's all coming along. Yeah, we're nearly there. So yes, I'm really pleased with it. The steering geometry at the front is slightly out due to numbnuts here broke the steering arm, so this wheel is slightly towing in, so I need to re-brake it, refix it and line it up properly this time. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, it is one of those kits where you just really get into it, and it is a good kit. If you can get one, definitely grab hold of it, although because they're now quite rare due to Panda going pop, you're probably going to pay silly prices, so be careful. But if you can pick one up for a reasonable price, go for it, because they're well worth it. So that is that one. I'll move that over there. That's that one. We can do that one. So this is the tow truck that I'm doing. Oh, yeah, we've had we need to do a bit of repair work, so be careful. This is the tow truck that I'm doing with Colin over on E-Models, and as you can see, apart from that spare wheel, it's all gone together really nice. All I've got to do is try and get some primer on it and get to the point where I can start doing some painting. The crane assembly itself, the crane doesn't work. It's literally there just for show, but it's going to sit in there on the back of the truck. I'm going to try and pose it with one of the doors open, one closed. The bonnet's going to remain closed. I've got a couple of barrels to go on the back of it, and yeah, if you want to have a go, if you want to try this one out, pop over to E-Models. Hang on, I'll get the kit number for you. Really well organised. It's the tow truck AA type by MiniArt, and the kit number is 35351. Scoot over to E-Models, pop one in the basket, check out, and when it's delivered you can start building it, and you'll have a really good time with it, because it's a lovely little kit. Yeah, slightly different approach for doing a couple of bits and pieces, but fits lovely. So yes, so scoot over to E-Models and pick one up and start building. So that is that one. I'll put that in there, get that out of the way. Right, put that there. Hang on. Here we go. So, next up is another build, or another couple of builds that I'm doing for Models for Heroes. I've completed one, which was the B17. That's now gone off back to Malcolm. He says as he laughs, the ongoing saga of the Airfix Typhoon 24 scale is still work in progress, but we are moving forward, but slowly. So I'm not quite sure when that one's going to get done, but we're getting close to putting a bit of paint on it, he says optimistically. But for another of the 144 range, we are doing these two little teeny tiny Tonkers. One is going to be in the German Air Force Tiger Stripe Decalfest, Yeah. Swearbox might get a few contributions. The other one, the plain one at the moment, the plain Jane, is going to be hopefully an RAF one, but I need to get some decals for it so that I can put the right decals on it. What he's going to do with them is he's going to put some mounts on them, and they're going to be on little little turntables to attract attention to the Models for Hero desk at shows up and down the country, to spread the word of what goes on at Models for Heroes. So yeah, so they're coming on. Yeah, teeny tiny, but a lot of fun. Now, a bit of a plug. He says he's trying to put stuff away and move stuff around. Now, over on my Patreon channel, I will soon be starting a bit of a beast of a kit. Yeah, I've seen inside the box, and there is quite a lot of stuff in there. So I don't know if it's all going to fit underneath the camera, probably not, but if I lift the camera up and hold it, and then you can see this bad boy is going to be done over on my Patreon channel. So if you would like to see how I get on, and you would like to support me, which will be fantastic if you choose to do so, you will see the antics that I will get up to over there. Now, second plug for unashamed pimpage. This is the kit that I'm going to do over on my Buy Me a Coffee channel. So again, if you would like to support me, that would be fantastic, and huge thank yous for both if you decide to do one or the other, or if you'd like to do both, that would be super fantastic. So I will be starting these soon. I'm kind of hoping to have them started for about the second week in September. I was hoping to start them this month, but because of the warm weather, oh, excuse me, because of the warm weather, I didn't get anything done really. So I think I'm done the kits that I'm working on. Patreon, Buy Me a Coffee, yep, all checked, all done. So I will bring this video to a close and simply say thank you for watching. As always, stay safe, stay well, and I will see you in the next